Welcome to Different Perspectives, where old school wisdom meets new school thinking. We are your hosts. I am Travell Williams. This is my beautiful daughter right here, my beautiful, wonderful, just amazing daughter, Sierra Lachey. She's our guest for today. And these two niggas right here.
What?
What?
I'm gonna give her that beautiful introduction to just these two niggas.
What?
Could be like my amazing sons who are very smart and athletic and strong. You know what I mean?
Why would I lie?
You're dragging it.
What?
You just did.
No, she is. She's beautiful and amazing and all that good stuff. That's crazy. Anyway, all right. So we're gonna talk about something that I'm hoping that they be a little easy on me.
A little mad breath on me.
Okay, but you didn't have to do it.
You trying to say my breast thing? You know, I'm triggered. You know what? I ain't gonna worry about that. I ain't gonna say. Anyway, all right. So I was reading this article on parenting, right? We talking about parenting, and he talked about different parenting styles and how they evolved across generations, right? And I realized that the parenting style are influenced by a few things like social changes, technology, cultural shifts. So I'm gonna give y'all some examples. The baby boomers. Do you know about the baby boomers? You heard that generation before, right?
Yes.
All right. So that was between 1946 and 1964, and they grew up in a time.
Time, right?
Say what?
That's around your time, right?
No. No, it wasn't. No, thank you very much. Anyway, so they grew up in a time of significant social change. So they tended to prioritize traditional parenting methods like respect for authority and adherence to rules. That's why you hear a lot of that, yes sir, no sir, all that type of stuff. That really kind of came from that time period. And it's still like kind of lagging in these periods a little bit. Then you got Generation X, born between 1965 and 1980. No, it was not me. They prioritize independence, balance, and adaptability. Then you have the millennials, born between 1981 and 1996.
So he ate that.
What? What you think I'm lying? Anyway, so they're the first generation to grow. We're the first generation to grow up with like access to technology and social media. So our parenting style is often characterized by what they call gentle parenting, emotional intelligence, and flexibility. Right? So that's more so like, how do you feel? What's going on with you? Are you okay?
You didn't do that.
I did do that. So you mean to tell me I never asked you?
You ain't never said that. How are you feeling today?
Shut up, move. Didn't I used to do that, sweetheart? Oh, I got a.
So.
Oh, you are out now.
When
You
I'm
probably did it to her.
When I don't feel good.
No, you definitely does it to her. You never did that to us.
Whatever. Anyway.
Don't tell me guys. Fathers treat their daughter different.
Yeah.
Only when I don't feel good.
Anyway, Generation Z is these mofos born between 1997 and 2002. I bet you didn't even know you was Generation Z. Did you? You didn't, did you?
I did.
No, you didn't. That's what I can tell about you. Didn't know, did you? See, you being honest.
Wait,
Anyway,
what's the age range again? I'm at the top.
From 1997 to 2012.
Oh, okay.
So y'all the first generation that actually grow up entirely in the digital age, right? So each generation has different things that they grew up in, so they had different parenting styles. Like y'all probably treat y'all kids a little different when y'all get older. Y'all have kids. So the topic question is, do parents know best or just best for their time?
That's a great question, man. Do parents know best or best for their time?
Let me just think about
I
some
feel
of the.
like I can see both sides.
What you mean?
Like, I feel like, okay, parents know best in a sense where it's certain things I feel like as, like, teenagers, they've already been through that, they've done that already, where it's like, I already know the whole game and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But then also, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like as each generation goes, certain things do change. So it's like you can't consistently parent the way that you were like, you think you know, because I can't even but you get what I'm saying though, right?
Keep talking about you.
Like, I didn't even say that. I was just thinking.
I feel like it depends on the kid too.
What you
That
mean? Like,
too.
It depends on the kid too. Like you can't really parent every kid the same way.
I mean, I agree with that. You can't. You're absolutely
Like,
right.
for example, I say back in the day, they probably some parents think it's cool to go to lunch with your kid. That shit's
No,
not
it
cool
is. Ain't
nowadays.
doing that.
Like me personally, I have no problem with that, but a lot of people would not like that. Like that's embarrassing to
To
me.
go to lunch with their child? What do you
Yes.
mean lunch? You
Do
mean
you
like
think- you
at
think
school,
Like a lunch
come to
date.
school?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Me personally, when I was a
Yeah,
kid,
I
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
care.
care.
No,
But like
that's
Brianna
like
or
some
Elijah,
elementary school stuff. Like I feel like for
No.
elementary kids that would still be okay, but once you hit like middle school, high school, bro, ain't nobody parents need to be coming with them to sit down and eat lunch.
What's
That's
wrong
crazy.
with that?
No, I mean as a high school student, no, that's
No, as a high school
not.
student, don't even
That's
show
crazy.
up to the school.
So y'all would feel some type of way if I came to y'all high school eat lunch with y'all?
no, I mean,
Or not even
it wouldn't feel right. Like we just father, son, I don't know.
That's true.
What is this thing with y'all when you get older? It's like y'all have a problem with
Wait, so you would have loved
Probably
your
gonna
dad
be
to say,
something wrong with you.
wait,
My dad wasn't there.
shit.
This is finna turn into a therapy
Why not?
session again. Not, look,
Why
huh?
not? Why not?
Wait, so you probably would have loved for your dad to sit at the table.
It would have been very weird because I don't know who that nigga is.
Oh.
He probably would have came in and I wouldn't even recognize him. He'd be like, hey, so I'm like, who is you, nigga? You need some money or something? No.
I'm gonna say this though. I feel like parents though, a lot of times, I definitely agree with what she said that I can see both sides. Like, because there's a lot of times where I can definitely see like where, you know what I'm saying. Of course, when I'm a kid, when parents they'll tell you stuff and they'll don't see nothing, Dad. Just listen. Okay.
All right.
Parents they'll tell you stuff and then like as a kid you don't really like understand it. You'll just be, you know what I'm saying, like yeah, all right, and you've been going through one thing after the other, and then like once you get older, you start realizing like okay. Maybe he wasn't lying. Maybe I should have low key listened to him. You feel me? Like
That's a smart man right there. That's a smart man. See, I knew you was my favorite for a reason. See, that's what I'm talking about right there.
yeah. But I will say this too: a lot of parents or a lot of people older in generation they hold different ideologies and things where, and they'll bring it into this generation or they'll bring it into.
Well, I'm listening.
Hold on. Before you say that,
Huh?
he's your what?
What?
He's your what?
What are you talking about?
You heard what he said?
He gonna switch up to the next.
I know
one,
he
don't
is.
worry.
What
You'll
are
be
you-
like, see, that's why she my favorite.
Yeah, he gonna
That's why
switch up.
Kamar my favorite.
Whatever.
Not buying it.
But yeah, like I was saying before I
Oh.
be interrupted,
Mm-hmm.
different ideologies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That they bring into this new generation, like stuff that often say, for example, they grew up with or they grew up thinking or knowing,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll think that applies to the same generation, which it doesn't. And
Agreed.
I feel like a lot of parents. I'm gonna say some parents. I'm gonna say a lot. I don't. You know what I'm saying? But some parents don't know how to adapt to the times, adapt to changes. They
Facts.
stick to what they know,
Mm-hmm.
which is.
Oh.
For example.
Hold up. Hey,
Wow, throwing shots is crazy.
That's what I'm talking about. I just said the name.
Don't be talking about my
That,
mama,
hey,
man.
that could be anybody. You know how many there are out here in the
Right,
world?
I know who
that's
No,
specifically the title.
I'm just saying,
I
like,
know who
just
is.
said a name.
I
You
know who
could've said
Listen, but I
Sarah.
fight you about my mama now.
Well,
could've
Nana
said
needs to
Sarah,
adapt
you
to the
could've said
times
O'Shea.
because she doesn't understand that. Yeah, we're not in
Yeah, throwing shots.
1980 no more.
So
I'm sorry.
okay, so what way? In what way did she not like that? She need to adapt to the times.
I'll give a couple examples.
Yeah, give me.
Okay, so for example, in the way they think that kids should be, how do I put this? Wait, hold on. Let me actually ponder. Let me put some
Ponder.
Ponder on this
What, you
situation.
just learned a new word. What did you? What you been reading?
Go ahead. You take the
Take what? Me?
I say like this, right?
Mhm.
I will say I think that each generation solved the problems they grew up in.
Facts.
Mhm.
So let me explain. So like when I was growing up, I didn't feel like I was heard. I felt like it was more so do as you say. I mean, do as I say,
Not as I do.
not as I do. And if I wasn't supposed to question nothing. You know what I mean? And as I got older, like now, it's more so of I don't have a problem you asking me why you should do this. Because I want you to know why. This is the why. You know what I mean? You see Elijah do it all the time. He
Well, I'm not
ask
gonna
the
lie.
why
I still
all
feel
the
like 90% of parents do.
No, I will.
You for sure
Yeah.
is different.
I think a lot of parents still do that. Yes, but I'm just saying as far as me.
Yeah, yeah.
As far as me, that's the problem I try to solve as a parent. It's like, okay, I'm not gonna do that what my mother did or what my mother did, so I'm gonna do it differently, right? But then as y'all get older, when y'all have kids, y'all are gonna see something that you feel like you didn't receive or that you didn't feel like was right, and you're going to now change that with your child, and you're gonna do it differently with your child. Typically, now some people don't always do it. Some people just pass that crap around. They just go down and keep doing that. They're gonna do it just like this. You know what I mean? So that's what I feel like as it relates to raising.
I say that's one of the things though. The fact that kids nowadays they're not just like accepting because I said so. I think that's one thing that's doing
Yeah.
because, and a lot of parents they take it as disrespect because people in that generation, when I was a kid, we never used to talk to our parents like because they just accepted it. My parents said, okay, listen, which is, you know what I'm saying? Of course, be obedient and listen to your parents, but if you just tell them because I said so and just expect them to listen, that would, like, you feel me? That
I
would,
think our generation is a lot more vocal.
Yes.
Like, we ask a lot more questions, we question everything more. But, like, I mean, of course, there's certain ways to do it, but all that, just because I said so, I'm going to be honest with you, what kid you know is going to sit there and be like, oh, okay, you said so I'm going to do it.
I don't
Like,
know. I don't feel
no.
like, no, I don't feel like that's like going away. There's a lot of parents still do that.
wait,
I think that's still very like
very, very
You have to pee in the middle of the episode.
very bad.
We're gonna keep shooting. You just gonna go pee. I'm gonna talk about you. I'm gonna talk about you while you ain't here. That's crazy. But anyway, like I was saying before we were really interrupted, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. You're gonna have remnants of that. But just like you said, like I think that's because, like, especially when you go back to like the baby boomers, they grew up in the era where it was all about respect and all that stuff, and you weren't supposed to ask questions. Just do as I say, and this is what was happening. You know what I mean? And yeah, I agree. As you get older, generations come on. Now, why am I supposed to do that? You know what I mean? So do you think, with that being said, can someone guide you through a life that they've never lived?
No.
Definitely not.
Not at all?
I think they can guide you in certain ways of, like, leading you in more of a positive direction. As in, like, maybe you shouldn't do that. Like, they can subtly suggest things that are like, here's a bit of advice. Maybe if you need it along the way.
Right.
But if they've never lived that life, technically you can't really, like, speak on it because you don't know what there is to come. You can just say, hey, like, I'm here if you need me, kind of like that kind of thing.
Let's wait till Pissy Boy come
I
back.
came up with something.
Hey, Peabody. Hey, go on, take a seat. You had your mic on. I hope people didn't hear you peeing while you was in there.
Hope not.
Why you just what are you doing? Did you wash your hands feel dry?
I didn't.
Get
All right, I just cooked up something. I was thinking. I was pondering.
Okay. Listen, because we done moved on. Go ahead.
Okay, but a lot of pondering. You know what I'm saying? One thing that I say a lot of parents, like, they will say stuff like, oh, back in my day, for example, I'm not calling that none, but back in my day, we used to wake up at this time and everybody would go and clean.
But baby, this ain't no day.
Back in my day, we didn't sit on phones all day. We didn't have no iPads or iPhones. We used to be outside on the streets. Y'all didn't have iPhones, of course. That had literally nothing to do. Like,
okay, but wait, I'm not gonna lie. I do feel like every now and then y'all need to go outside and touch some grass. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I feel
we can go outside and touch some grass.
But you realize 1980s and 2026 is completely different.
No, I get that. I'm saying, like, of course we have more devices and everything's more.
You talking about me? You said 1980s. Yeah, I was born in the 80s.
Sucks to be you. So yeah, we have more like devices and everything's electronics nowadays. But like low key, we need to go outside and touch some grass. Right?
Yes, agreed.
We go. I mean, water guns, all types of stuff.
Okay,
smell the air.
But you realize now a lot of people it's all right.
But listen,
I just thought it too bad.
No. Yeah, you did. No, you did. No. I agree. Okay, like, but this is one thing I realized too. Y'all gonna do the same thing when y'all get older, and you're gonna catch yourself. You're gonna be like, shoot, when I was younger, you're gonna do the same thing. Every generation does that crap. It's just, I don't know, it's just in us to do that, right? Because we do that
already.
Exactly.
We already do that. We'd be like, hey man, when I was y'all age, we was getting this, that, like, yeah. We already do that.
You already do that. I just feel like because there's such a, and a lot of times there's such a nostalgia when it comes to that. I think inwardly we all kind of miss, quote unquote, what we call the good old days, even though we tend to romanticize the good old days. And in no time when we was living it, we ain't like it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what we do. However, I think, and I'm coming to the realization, no, I cannot guide you through a life that you have never lived, but I can give you principles.
Facts.
There are principles that's going to exist no matter what time period that you live in. So I give you the principles. Now, what you choose to do with them is up to you.
Well, you just not with that.
You know what I'm saying?
Actually, I said it first, so thanks to
You
you.
But she had said
Kudos,
that.
credit
Now
to
I'm just
you.
elaborating on it. Now, I feel like a lot of times as parents, we project. We project a lot of stuff, right? I think Jay-Z said something like, when he was starting off, they were like, you can't do that. He was like, nah, you can't do that. Just because you didn't make that happen or you feel like you don't have it in you to make that happen doesn't mean that I can't make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like we do that. We do that as parents. I know I admit I've done that before when I'm like, boy, y'all doing that social media thing?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever told y'all that y'all won't be successful. I've never told y'all I won't be successful, but I've always been like, well, you get something else like a trade or a skill or something like that because of the projection of what I felt. You know what I mean? What I was going on. So yeah, I mean, I feel like we do that. So with that being said, do you think parents are protecting their kids or protecting their fears?
Both.
Both? Why you say both?
Because I feel like, especially with like social media and stuff, there can be a lot that's like goes on, like scandals and all types of stuff. So maybe it could be like I want to protect you from those things. Like maybe you shouldn't show as much of this. You shouldn't do as much of this.
Mm-hmm.
But also that could be their own fear as well. That could be, I don't want to see my child in a predicament, that could actually be serious. But then it's also like for them, it's like, I don't know, like I feel like I'm kind of explaining both sides. Like it makes sense, but
I feel like it's the same thing. I feel like
That-
it's the same
yeah.
thing.
I don't think
It's the
so.
same thing?
I don't think so.
I think because you protect your kids, obviously you're protecting something that you fear. Like I don't think there's like a difference.
it's
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I think it's different.
Okay.
I think it's different because a lot of times, well, not you, because you know what I'm saying, but I notice a lot of parents, they say they want what's best for their child, but really they want what's best for what they want their child to be. Like because I feel like a lot of parents have a vision of how they want their child to be, a vision of what they want their child to do, instead of what they want. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of times it'd be fear. Like, well, I wouldn't say that's not fear. That's I don't know the word for that, but yeah. So they're raising them like that and everything, and then once they like try to switch into something they want to do, they're like, no, you should stay on this path, but that's what they want to do.
It's also about a parent who try to live their kids' lives as well, or wish that was their life.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess I feel like as parents, in our minds, our intention is to protect y'all. But I also feel like in many situations, we're actually responding from our trauma. We're actually protecting you from. So many times parents will make decisions with kids based on the trauma of the things that they dealt with in their lifetime. And it's not saying that, for instance, when I was growing up, right, my mom ain't let me go outside. Like, when I say I ain't go outside, that's probably why as I got older, I become more kid-like. I like to do a lot of kid stuff, hang out, have fun, laugh, all that do stuff like that, or it could just be my personality. But I couldn't go outside because of my mom's fears of, oh, you go outside, this ain't a good neighborhood, and something might happen, and this, that, and the third. And kind of some of the same stuff you do now, right? So
he's always
sending videos
you
like,
know what I'm saying?
it happened to this 16-year-old girl. She got kidnapped, and I'm like, oh dang! So I guess I just shouldn't go outside.
Right.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I be hating.
Listen, I ain't gonna talk about my mama like that.
Yeah,
You brought her up.
What?
I'll say this. I hate when they see something on the news and they see one specific scenario and they think that's just happening like
Everywhere.
Yes.
Like, bro, that was 40 hours away. You only seen that happen twice in your life.
Yeah,
Come on, bro.
and that's why I don't try to listen to the news, because I look at it like this, as I always say, no matter what you do in life, everything on the people murdering, they raping, they doing all these different things, right? Then that means don't go outside.
Yeah, if you
Don't-
gonna
and
look
if
at
you
don't-
the
don't
news
do
all the
nothing,
time, you're
right?
just gonna live in fear.
Yeah, but you have to take, because you got to work, you got to do certain things, right? So I just realized you just have to be smart with what you're doing, but you can't stop living your life at the same time. Take precautions, but don't stop living your life, because sometimes you operating through straight fear, and none of this stuff is even gonna happen to you.
That's what I'm saying. First, I be looking at it through numbers, right? When they say stuff like that, I be like, okay, if we're being realistic, you have a way higher chance of dying when you step foot in your car. There's way people who die in a car accident a day than being murdered or shot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, you do stuff every day that's way more likely than dying than going outside and playing basketball or football. What are the chances, bro?
So our intention is to protect y'all, but we're actually protecting our fears of, oh, I just seen on the news. I just seen the people who just did this. And, you know what I mean? I'm guilty of doing that from time to time,
Who are you mocking?
Huh?
Who are you mocking?
I'm just mocking people. I'm mocking
Sure?
people. Yes. Who you think I'm mocking?
We don't think you mocking.
Whatever.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, with that being said, right, is rebellion necessary for identity?
I think in some cases it can be.
Okay.
I'm saying, yeah, 100%.
Okay.
I feel like rebellion as in like, oh, if you're just doing like stupid stuff, like I don't know, like anything that could put you in danger is kind of like, okay. But, however, if you're rebelling to actually prove a point, like say your parent tells you, oh, if you do this thing, it's not going to go well for you. You're like, oh, well, I'm going to rebel because I want to show you how it could actually turn out and how this benefits me, in that sense of it can benefit you and you can actually be successful at it.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe your parents just like they're holding you back for whatever their own reason is. But
my answer actually probably might shock y'all. I believe rebellion is absolutely necessary for identity.
I wasn't shocked.
Oh, you wasn't shocked by
No,
that?
I actually wasn't.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I believe it's absolutely necessary for identity. I'm one of these people that I feel like life is the very best teacher. And as a parent, I can give y'all get a game and all that stuff. But there are many things that you are not going to learn, no matter how many times I say it, unless you go out there and you figure it out on your own. So that means you're going to put yourself in some jacked up situations that I'm not going to necessarily enjoy or want you to be in. But it's necessary for you to grow. I've had to go down that path. I mean,
that's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, it is a good thing, but it doesn't always end up in a good way.
It doesn't.
You know what I mean? Like, there are some people out there who rebel to a point and it ends up in them being in prison for the rest of their life, or they end up getting killed.
Yeah, some people do it just to spite their parents.
Some people do it just to spite their parents, absolutely. So sometimes I feel like it is necessary for identity, but it can go left real quick.
It's like a 50-50.
Yeah, it's like a 50-50 thing. But I mean, what kids do you know that they listen to their parent? Everything they said from the day that they were born.
Nobody.
Right. And some that do, when they get older, they start realizing, because one thing you're going to realize as kids, you're going to start realizing as kids that, you know what I'm saying, your parents, I know you already know, your parents are flawed. Your parents are very flawed. They love you, but they're human. They made mistakes. Some stuff they got right, some stuff they got wrong. It is what it is. And as you get older, you're going to start realizing that, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that what dad said. I found out something different.
I slick feel like, I'm not saying that kids should rebel, but I feel like they should go out and do some of the things that the parents tell them not to. Low-key. I feel like that helps them understand it more. Like, if you're just telling them, don't do drugs, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're bad for you.
Mm-hmm.
But they see everyone else around you do it. Now, I'm not saying that you should do drugs.
Right, I was trying to figure out where you...
Matter of fact, let me choose a whole completely different example. Let me choose a completely different example, right?
We do not support the use of drugs. Okay.
I know. No, that was a joke. I was kidding.
Okay, let me think of another example. Something not so true.
Okay. I was gonna go to alcohol. Jesus. Let's think about, I don't know, dating.
Okay.
In your teenage years. Because I think I've told you that before. Like, I prefer y'all just not date. Don't worry about it. Yeah, y'all gonna prefer you not do that. You know, I know you're gonna do it, but I prefer you not to do it.
I don't think that's how you sound.
Huh?
I don't think that's how you sound.
How you think I sound?
It's definitely not like that. You have to deepen your voice to give an impression of yourself.
So you saying that I don't have a deep voice
No,
naturally?
you do, but I'm saying, talking like this, you don't talk like that.
I do talk like that. What?
Did he not deepen his voice to give an impression of himself?
Press the what? Negro, I am married. My wife know I got a deep voice.
Silence.
Yo, we don't need
Silence.
He has spoken.
Now, like I was saying,
I think he is.
Silence. I have spoken.
Okay, speak.
Let's speak. So Peabody.
I was saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, with the dating thing, you feel me? Like I feel like kids understand better and they learn better from experience for sure. Like I feel like you just tell us, like we hearing you, but we haven't lived it to really like see why you're saying it. Like you could tell us, oh, this gonna happen, this gonna happen. Like, how do you know? We're always gonna think our mind, what if it doesn't? Like, you feel me? But when we live it, we see, like, okay, he wasn't lying. That did happen. And then we.
Now, let me put a disclaimer on this episode. This goes out to my son Elijah.
Aww.
That does not mean that I'm okay with you rebelling when you're asked to do chores or any of that other stuff. That does not mean it's okay for you to not do it. Let me just go ahead and say that. Because I already know, I know what the argument is going to be before you even say it.
You're going to clip this.
I know you're going to clip it.
You're
You're like, yo, Dad, you say that you know.
I mean, you did say you think kids should rebel.
No.
It's necessary.
Hey, so that's not, we're not doing that.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah,
we're not supporting that.
No, we're not going to support that.
No.
Absolutely not. Now,
Oh, you're not support it when it's your kids, but you want everybody else's kids to rebel.
That's not what I said.
Did he not say he thinks necessary for kids to rebel to gain identity? So you want everybody else's kids, but when it comes to Elijah, you don't want him to rebel.
They should specify, like.
Okay, I'm gonna specify. Nigga, if I tell you to clean your mother, if I tell you to clean your room.
Because you
Okay?
said
You
so?
said it right
Yeah,
there.
because I nigga pay bills there. I don't want no roaches. The hell? I'd have been around roaches. That is not. You know what? I'm not finna. Y'all are not finna do that to me. I tell you one thing. If you tell your brother,
I'm telling him.
you gonna tell him? All right, that's cool. I know you there. Okay. All right. So, couple more questions. So, do you think that parents can hold their kids back while trying to help them?
Yes.
Yes, I absolutely agree that. I agree that. We don't need to go further. I agree that. 100%. So, what advice did your parents give you that doesn't work today?
Huh?
What advice did your parents give you that does not work today?
Why are you raising your
I got a
hand?
perfect example.
What's
Not-
wrong
not
with
advice,
you?
But it's something
Go
I
ahead,
can
my brother.
say.
I'll let
Okay.
you go first.
One thing that actually pissed me off when I'm not gonna say this.
Go ahead, say it. No, say it.
No, it's targeted. It's very targeted. So
It's
Just
targeted.
Is it
speak.
Anna again, bro?
No, just go.
It
He's
could
a
be
bully,
targeted,
hurt
but you
a whole
never
lot.
know if anyone else is like.
No, just go, Kyle. I'm gonna think of something else.
Okay. So, I still forgot the question. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god. No, I ain't gonna lie. Look, you did
You
too.
know what I'm saying? I'm trying to remember. I'm like,
Oh my gosh. Oh
He
my
said,
gosh.
"What advice?
Something about-
Wait, what advice did your parents give you that don't work? That didn't work? Doesn't whatever?
Work today, yes.
What advice did your
You
parents
didn't remember
give
the
you
whole
that doesn't-
question?
Exactly. I'll sleep forgot.
No, because Loki, I had to think about it.
That's the difference
Okay.
between this generation. Y'all have a very low attention span. Y'all don't remember nothing. Nothing.
I'll say this.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm. You forgot the question again?
No.
I gotta think about
I
it.
will say. I'm trying to figure out if this.
You sound like you don't have nothing to say.
Cooking something up. It's coming to me.
Okay.
The advice that my parents gave me don't work today.
I'm trying to remember something that advice that my mother gave me that does not work today.
I'm trying to remember some advice you gave me, if any at all. Oh wait, okay.
You talking about any at all?
Oh man, you would not be brought back from the episode. You are fired. Should we come back to that?
Come back to it. Come back.
Okay. What advice did you ignore that turned out to be true?
That's like the same question.
It's not the same thing. It's completely different.
Completely opposite.
It's the opposite. Some advice that maybe I gave you, or maybe your nana gave you, or maybe your mama gave you, that turned out true.
Do we gotta be like, well, cause I know multiple people have like said this to me. I just don't know if it came from you.
What's that?
Like I would say like with content, like people are like just do it. Like don't think.
You said what?
Hey,
You get this advice that you listened to today?
hi.
Yeah, that'd probably be the other question.
Yeah, it's definitely the
No,
other question.
he said what advice was given to you that turned out to be true.
No, the question was advice did you ignore?
Oh.
You ignored.
No,
'Cause you
the
did
one
ignore
you
it.
just asked.
Yes. What advice did you ignore that turned out true? Because you definitely ignored
Yeah,
that
I
advice.
just said that.
Yes.
No, not past tense.
What?
Present tense.
It's not.
Exactly.
Ignore
Ignore it. Like
You're right.
Ignore it.
You were absolutely right. You ignoring the hell out
they
of
the one who saying it.
Ignoring.
Single me out.
Ain't no ignoring.
ING.
Ignoring.
ING.
Presently.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, but no, actually.
Last time you dropped a video.
So, like I was
Let me
saying.
tell you drop a
No,
week.
shut up. So, like I was saying.
Last time you shot some content.
Okay, episode over.
No. All right. What about y'all? Any
But we
advice
ignored.
that turned out true? Huh?
Wrap it up.
That's
You
probably the same for both of y'all. You
Facts.
mother. But are y'all
You mother-
are y'all listening to that to this day?
Yeah, are y'all listening to that to this day?
Oh my God!
No, I am.
Are you sure?
100%.
100%.
100%.
This nigga cap. He cap, man.
You can't.
Cap. I know I'm cap. I ain't even gonna sit there and
Oh,
lie to
hell
you.
no.
When last time y'all got yourself checked out?
I get checked every couple months.
Well, good.
Good
That's
job.
good for you. That's what I'm talking
We're
about.
so
I like that.
Good
Smart.
job, Sonny
Last
boy.
time you got checked out?
I should got an appointment tomorrow.
That's what I'm talking about.
Good job.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, good. Last time you got checked out?
I actually need to schedule an appointment, but I should be fine. I'm not sexually active.
Type shit.
I'm not.
Okay. All right.
Shut up.
Right.
Next conversation. Nah, Dad's here, so we get it.
It's awesome. We get it. We get it.
Moving on.
I'm not.
We're gonna move on. Anyway, so we have what we call cap or fact. All right, so I'm gonna state 10 cap or fact statements. I'm gonna state them, and you say the cap or it's fact. One of the other.
Self-explanatory. Go ahead. We're listening. Tune in. Locked in. Let's go.
You used to be my favorite.
I'll be your favorite in the next 5 minutes. It's okay.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
Never again. Matter of fact, you taking out the wheel.
Well, how
I
about
have a
I'm never
question.
cooking for you
What?
ever again? Don't have
What's
to.
the benefit
have
of
to
free being your
go.
favorite?
The
Like,
benefit?
Like, what do you actually gain from that?
You gain the full force of my love.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. If you're not my favorite, you just get love, but you don't get the full force.
Oh,
So nothing.
You get an extra like $100 in the wheel.
Oh.
$100.
What's wrong with that?
do you know they have perfumes and colognes that sell for $100 in itself?
You know, speaking of perfume and cologne, where the hell is my damn headphones?
What the heck did that have anything to do with perfume and
Because that,
cologne?
it triggered something in my head.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why she's not my favorite no more. Let me say no. Let me say what I'm gonna say.
No. We're gonna
So
leave that.
my
We're
daughter,
going to leave that
my daughter
where
told.
it is. No.
My
no,
daughter-
cap or fact, right? Cap or fact.
Okay,
Cap or
so
fact.
tell me if this is cap or fact. My daughter
No.
told me. My daughter told me she was gonna get me a pair of red Beats by Dre
Bro.
headphones for my birthday. My birthday is in October. Today we are in March.
5 months ago.
You know what
She
it
said
is?
she's gonna get my headphone, right? So let me tell you how I got tricked, right? So she took my other Beats headphones and was like, oh, I'm just gonna get you some new ones. So I realized, I'm like, well, you really just paying for the headphones. You're not buying me nothing extra. You took my old headphones, and then you're gonna get me some red ones, but you never got them for me. So I got robbed.
Chat,
I
he
was
said,
robbed.
Chat,
Now I was robbed by
No,
my own
chat.
daughter.
No.
Now, is that cap or fact?
that's cap. Chat.
It's fact.
He told me that if I get him the red Beat Studio 3s, he said that I could have his black ones.
It's funny that she knows the exact model that she's supposed to get, but she ain't even got them yet. She done had a
How you
birthday.
know I ain't got them yet?
She done had a birthday since then.
They on the way.
Christmas done came since then.
She said they on the way. They on the way.
Just like that's just like Kamar for Father's Day 2 years ago.
No,
he
they're
got
on
me
the
a
way.
gift talking about some dad
No,
that's on the way.
Kamar, they on the way,
2
right?
years
They
ago.
still on
It
the
still
way.
ain't here.
It's still
It
on the
still
way.
ain't
You know
here.
what happened was they shipped it to the wrong house, and then they didn't want to send me my money back. So I was like,
It's still on the way though.
5 months.
but hers on the way for real.
Yeah, mine on the way for real though.
Anyway, cap or fact. Parents don't know best. They know what kept them safe.
Facts.
Or.
Oh, well.
I'm in between that.
Say
I
facts.
say or.
I'm in between that. I'm not gonna say that they don't know best.
Yeah, in certain situations.
Yeah. 2, some advice expires with the economy it was born in.
Facts.
3, love can be genuine and guidance still outdated. Facts. Obedience raises children. Understanding raises adults.
Facts.
Facts.
I say cap.
Okay, why you say cap?
I just say cap.
You know, just because she wants to say
Just
it.
to disagree.
You said that wrong.
Disagree, just to disagree.
Number 5, many
Yeah.
Facts.
Number 5, many parents.
Yeah, shut up. That's the question.
Many parents teach fear and call it wisdom. Let me say facts. Number 6, tradition is just a solution to an old problem.
Facts.
That's a good one. Yeah.
You said that's a good one. Like,
Say that one more time.
Huh?
Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
Hmm.
Say it again.
Tradition is just a solution to an old problem. 7, every generation rebels against the survival strategy of the previous one. Let me say facts.
Oh yeah, you gotta just repeat that.
All right, let me say it for the people in the back. Every generation rebels against the survival strategy of the previous
I feel like that would confuse me more than it did the first time, but I agree.
one. You know, they think a little.
Bro, go have
Take a little minute.
the hardest possible question in
No,
the
the
world.
question you asked us last week was insane. Like,
It was
your
poetic.
word, Dad.
It was
No, that
poetic.
was straight chat GPT. Like
The biggest word ever, and it's better to just answer it off real.
It was not even a big
I
word.
understood it.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna find the question again. And I'm gonna show you there wasn't no big
You
word.
say something like,
No,
we're the
please
resource
find
of
the
the capital
question.
of the United States and the way of the world
That's not what I
travels and
said.
come
Hold on,
together.
let me try
I was supposed to
let me
just-
try to find it.
Facts.
You're
Like,
like, can't take
No,
no.
Let me try to find it. 'Cause
No, find it literally.
I'm gonna find it.
No, I don't want you to say anything. Read the question and have Sierra answer it off the rip.
Okay.
no, she's gonna probably say Karen first. Just to like, I already know, bro. I already know how she is, bro.
Okay, she's gonna say that. I'm gonna say explain it.
Hold on, let me find it. Let me open it up.
I'm finding it.
Cause you ain't gonna come for me like that.
I know what's going on.
So I straight chat.
You ain't gonna come for me like that. Alright, hold on. Hold on. I'm getting there.
Okay.
This is it right here.
Listen.
Resentment.
No.
That is that one.
Don't try to slow it down and try to make it more
No,
comprehensive.
shut up.
No.
Say how you said
No, it doesn't matter.
it.
It doesn't matter how.
Shut
You
up.
talking about
Say it how you
some
said
big words.
No, trust
Read
me.
it how you
Okay,
read
so
it.
this is it. Resentment is the interest charged on unspoken expectations.
I'm sorry. Wait, say that again.
Resentment is the interest charged on unspoken expectations.
I say facts.
Why?
Explain it.
Why do I
What
say
does the question
facts?
mean?
I'm using my context clues.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, no.
I'm using my
Let me say this.
context clues.
What did he even just say?
I'm using my context
No, yeah,
clues.
What did
repeat
he
what
just
he
say?
just
Repeat
said.
the question.
I'm using my context clues. He said something resentment, right? Unspoken expectations,
Moving
right?
on.
She doesn't
No,
even-
but listen, right?
The
Listen,
full
right?
reference.
Listen.
on.
No, listen.
Moving on.
But I was finna cook for real.
You wasn't finished.
I was.
You didn't even remember.
Number 8, a parent's
Sorry, boy.
job is preparation, not preservation.
Facts.
That's real.
Facts. The world changes faster than parenting philosophies do.
Facts.
Facts. And the last one, sometimes healing your life requires editing your upbringing. I'm going to say facts.
You know what I think? I think these questions be 90% facts. Like you gotta like kind of switch it
I ain't
in
gonna
and
lie
make it
to you,
sound
no
like
cap.
kind of trick us a little bit.
Well, nigga, why don't you come out with it
But I
then?
feel like you gotta ask the question to make us want to say facts, but it's not facts, it's cap. So it's like you gotta like, you know how they do on tests and stuff?
But y'all say cap sometimes.
But it be 90% facts. Like most of it
Okay.
be
All
facts.
right. I got one for you. I don't have one for you. Why don't you come up with something?
Come on,
Yeah, you come up with something. I'm gonna give you topic next time. You come up with something. All right. Hey. All right. That was another episode of Different Perspectives. Appreciate y'all coming. Appreciate y'all joining us today. They have gotten on my nerves thoroughly, like my kids normally do. But I love them.
Oh.
Thanks.
I love them, but I only have one favorite. Can you guess which favorite it
Nigga
is?
said thanks.
I love me too.
Bro said thanks, bro.
I tell you, I love you, and you tell me thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
Appreciate that, gang.
What else am I supposed to say?
Appreciate you.
Go up,
Dad, I
bro.
love you too.
Oh.
Oh, you can't. You too cool to show emotions on camera. That's what it is. Okay, see, I'll make it real weird, son. I love you.
All right.
What?
All right.
I love you, son.
Love you too, boss.
See, this is what I'm talking about. He didn't feel no type of way. He just
You
said,
must not know what hand on the shoulder means.
"What does hand on the shoulder mean?"
Just in the pop.
I love you, sweetheart.
I love me too.
Thank you for joining us. Please leave your comments, your questions in the comment section. See, they got me all messed up. We appreciate y'all joining us, and we will see you next time.